welcome to a new edition of Energy News. Today we are going to talk about coal. Coal is one of the most widely energy sources used around the world. We should know that this mineral is the main factor that allowed the Industrial Revolution, and the countries that we know as developed are in this position thanks to this mineral. Now let's see some facts about this mineral that we should know, that they are good and they are bad in so many ways. So let's continue with that. Often coal is the only alternative to satisfy the growing demand for low-cost energy. By 55% of the world, coal is used by developed countries. It is said that world consumption will be increased by 2.2 billion tons by 2025. This not only affects the environment but also on large economic scales. There are industries which have coal as their main source of energy to carry out their functions, which makes them Speaking of alternatives to decrease the massive consumption of coal, intelligent energies such as solar energy and nuclear energy can be applied, but they are expensive and low production energy, which means they are not prepared to satisfy the economies that consume coal in large quantities. Although more than 50 countries produce it, and that means that there is a large amount of reserve for its use. Coal is a non-renewable energy source. In other words, it is a dirty energy source which is responsible for emitting CO2, which has caused many developed countries as Australia, Canada, and the United Kingdom to seek secondary sources of energy. Another of the most important economies in the world is China, and it is said that this mineral is one of the most reliable energy sources, safe for them, and they have the advantage that they have a large amount of resources. In addition to their production costs, they are very low, which makes it attractive for the production and use. Previously, it was mentioned that since 2016, a significant decrease in world coal production has been seen, which indicates that the famous days for it are numbered. But China remained one of the main producers since 1985. In conclusion, the economics are looking for new alternatives to implement to obtain energies that are renewable and allow them to obtain long-term benefits as economic and environmental, and they are efficient at the same time. We could see that the consumption, production, export, and import of this mineral is affecting directly macroeconomic things in the country and for the economy of this country. And it's also determined that if countries continue using coal as their main energy source, they may have consequences in the slowdown of the economy, which makes them a little bit competitive in the market.